Are you a current shareholder of Zomedica? Or are you currently considering investing in Zomedica stocks? Hi buddy, in this video I'm going to share with you everything I know about Zomedica, and if you stay till the end, you will make a wiser decision for yourself on whether you should or should not invest in these particular stocks. So let's go. In this video you will discover number 1, how Zomedica makes money. Number 2, the shocking facts about Zomedica that you will never imagine. And number 3, is it a good time to buy right now? And lastly, number 4, what is my personal action and opinion regarding these particular stocks? So, how Zomedica makes money? Zomedica is currently in a development stage, veterinary, diagnostic, and pharmaceutical company creating products for companion animals, basically pets. This annual report is based on 2019, and currently they do not generate any revenue to date yet, and they expect to continue to incur significant research and development costs and other expenses. So based on this report, we can understand that Zomedica will not expect to generate any money in the short term. And these are some shocking facts that I found. In this annual report, the management is very open and very transparent, which I really respect them. They mentioned that they will need to raise more funds and more capital to achieve their goals of research and development. They mentioned that they are substantially dependent on the success of their lead product candidates and cannot be certain that any of them will be approved for marketing to the extent applicable or successfully commercialized. Basically, they want to be very upfront with all the potential investors and say that they are not sure whether any of their products can be commercialized. Furthermore, they mentioned that currently they are facing unproven markets for their products candidates. The companion animal care industry is subject to rapidly changing technology, which could make their products candidates obsolete. That means if Zomedica successfully invented this new product have high probability of being obsolete maybe 3 years later due to this rapidly changing technology world. Next, Zomedica openly mentioned that their dependence on suppliers could limit their ability to develop and commercialize certain products. We rely on third-party suppliers to provide components in our product candidates, manufacture products that we do not manufacture ourselves, and perform services that we do not provide ourselves. Next, Zomedica openly declared that the commercial potential of our product candidates is difficult to predict. We believe that the emerging nature of our industry and our unproven business plan make it difficult to estimate the commercial potential of any of our product candidates. Buddy, all this information is not me plucking out from the sky. All this information is based on what it is written in the annual report of Zomedica at year-end 2019. I will put this annual report link in the description below so you can take for reference later. On a side note, I really respect and like Zomedica management team because the management is honest and setting realistic expectations for potential investors out there. Let's look at Zomedica financial. As mentioned in the annual report, Zomedica revenue has been zero for the past few years. Next, the net income has been negative. Why? Because there is only expenses, there's no revenue. So having a negative income is normal. Next, the earnings per share has been negative as well, as usual. Next, the free cash flow. Because there's only expenses out there, the cash flow has been negative. So the next question you might be asking, how the company survived all these years without any revenue? The company can only gather funds from these two places. Number 1 is either having more debts from the bank or maybe financial institution, or number 2, to raise more capital from existing shareholder by diluting the shares. And based on the outstanding shares, we can see that the shares has been increasing. It means Zomedica has been consistently diluting existing shareholders. And next, we can see that the debt is actually quite low, so it's a good thing for Zomedica. Let's look at the ownership breakdown of Zomedica. Currently, 8% of Zomedica is owned by institution, and 80% of Zomedica is owned by general public, which is retail investors just like you and I. Do take note that retail investors usually have a shorter investing time frame. For institution, usually they will buy a stocks and hold it for maybe 3 to even 10 years. However, for general public retail investors, usually they will buy and sell stocks within a few days or even just a few weeks. Therefore, stocks that largely owned by retail investors, it is common to see volatility in the stock price itself. Analysts mention that shareholders have been substantially diluted in the past year, with total shares outstanding growing by 400%. Basically, Zomedica business does not make any money as of now. From Zomedica stock price, we observed that from 2018 to 2020, stock price have dropped from around $2 to 20 cents. However, for the past 3 months, stock price have went up tremendously, 200 or even 300% in the short term. Based on my findings, I saw this article by Motley Fool mentioned on January 8. On November 13, 2020, Zomedica announced it would begin selling its promising TRUTH point-of-care diagnostic platform. And this particular product is targeted at the diagnostic segment of the pet market, which is projected to grow to 2.8 billion by 2024. I'm not sure whether this is the exact catalyst that caused the stock price to went up, but there's a slight possibility. And next, this is a joke to me. On 12 January 2021, it mentioned that Zomedica stocks is up more than 40%. And what is the reason? It appears that stock promotion schemes may also be contributing to Zomedica's recent stock price gain, because popular Netflix show Tiger King recently appeared in a video on social media speaking favorably about Zomedica. She may have been paid $299 to do so, according to Bazinga. Oh my god, a Netflix show can cause the stock price of Zomedica to increase. How amazing is that? And this is another article from Yahoo Finance mentioned that the Netflix show actually helps Zomedica stock price to increase. So, is it a good time to buy now? And what is my personal action and opinion? I really respect and like Zomedica management because they are very upfront and honest about their particular company and products. Zomedica management team did mention in the annual report that they may not be profitable in the short term and they may not be profitable in the long term as well, as they are in this very competitive industry. I want to be very upfront here that my background is not in any pet or medical related industry. Therefore, I may not know this company as much as you do. If you are in the pet industry, or if you know something that I may miss out regarding Zomedica, do comment down in the comment section below so that we can all take note of that and learn together as a community. The reason I'm sharing with you all this information is so that you have different opinions and perspectives regarding Zomedica. So at the end of the day, you can make a wiser decision for yourself. Do subscribe to this channel so that I'm able to share more insights with you and we can profit from the stock market together. I will see you in the next video over here.